But the Penn State game is the game to where you say, okay, against an arguably elite defense with all that talent scattered around it and players that can really make Mark Gronowski uncomfortable, that can go beat Logan Jones on the interior of this Hawkeye offensive line of if it's Peeper, who it sounds like there's a good chance that's, one of the guards, Bo Stevens, Jennings Dunker. That's a defense that could really create some problems for Iowa. And if you hold up well there, and if you go win the point of attack, and Kamari Moulton and company run wild, and Gronowski again handles that pressure-packed situation, and if you go win and you're unbeaten, you've already pocketed wins over Iowa State, over Indiana, and you go beat those guys who are thought to be this national championship contender, that's when we can talk about the perception of Iowa really being morphed. So for those reasons, I would say, to me, Penn State's the most important game on this schedule. But Oregon, again, another massive home date. I'm sure you don't want to see Iowa in that season losing at Nebraska, so that's always a game that is now a compass type game to measure the success of the season, trophy game. But for me, I get one pick. I'm taking the Penn State game as the most important game on this Iowa schedule. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel that Penn State is the prudent pick for most important game on this schedule for Iowa, or do you guys view another game, Iowa State, Indiana, or Oregon, or another game as the most important game on this Iowa schedule? What say you? I'd be curious. In the chat, in the comments right here on Iowa Hawkeyes Primetime Live, Iowa at the Voice of College Football. What say you on that subject? It's a good question. Howard, the offense has me a little gun shy after that McNamara BS, and probably a lot of fans would agree with that. Edward says if we beat Iowa State, it sets a big tone. And we've had this discussion before, and I'm sure this is not the only Iowa channel that has, discussed this and made this observation that typically good Iowa seasons to great Iowa seasons, it's in conjunction with beating Iowa State. So, look, that's a big one in week 2, and, of course, it's on the road. Rutgers, you're not going to get a vote for me on that one. Piscataway has been kind. The series versus Rutgers has been kind to Iowa, though it's obviously not a lengthy series versus Rutgers. You've beaten those guys every time, so should feel good about your chances there. Wisconsin, that if you asked me, okay, trap games on this schedule for Iowa, can you say that Wisconsin is a trap game?